Hi, it's Angela from Chance Silk Flowers, and today we are going to show you how to make artificial flowers look more natural. So one of the tricks we use here in the store to make artificials look more natural is to make them look like they're actually sitting in water. So I have an example here of one that we've already pre-made. And you can tell from the base and the bottom, there's a clear solution in the bottom, and it's like kind of like a cement, but it's 100% clear and it looks like water. This product, which we sell in the store in many different sizes, is our plastic water kit. It comes in all different sizes. It's available on our website. Today I will be using the smaller kit, which conveniently comes within this little box. So to get started, we are going to find a vase, and when we find the vase that we want to use, we want to first create a grid on the top of the vase with some tape. We have this florist tape that we sell here at the store. I really like it because it just sticks to the vase really well. And the reason why we want to use a tape is because if let's say I have this flower here, I want to put it on the vase, it's not really going to stay where I want it, it's just going to fall over. And you really want to keep the flowers in place as the product dries. It does take about 2 days to dry fully. So we take this tape and we create a grid on the top of the vase, just like this. So you want to go one way, and after going the one way all around, then you want to go the other way, just like that. So I have this one vase, which I've already done for you, so you guys see kind of what it's supposed to look like in the end. As you can see, I created the tape going one way, and I put the tape going the other way. And that's going to create spots for me to put my flowers in a way that they're going to stay in place as my product dries. I have this one arrangement which I've already preset for you, and this is basically what I want it to look like after the product dries. Remember, these are artificial, so you can always manipulate it a little bit more, but more or less this is the place where I want my flowers to be. So let's go on to mixing our liquid. So this, conveniently, because this one comes in a box, I'm just going to mix it in this box, but you would want to use a disposable container, or if you're going to do this frequently, use the same container, reserve it for every other time you're going to mix the product. For my case, I'm only going to use this once, so I'm going to use this little box, and only this size comes with this container. Every other size does not come with a container. But like I said, use any other disposable type of container you can use. Before you mix it, you want to make sure that the product is even in both bottles. Sometimes the factory does send a little bit more of one than the other, but you want to make sure you have the same exact amount of one product than the other one for it to cure well. I'm going to open one now and remove this little plug. I'm just going to set it right here. I don't want to set it on the table because remember, this will damage your table. I'm going to put this in here. Make sure I get it all in there. See? That's product A, and now I'm going to take product B. It also has a little plug. I'm going to remove the plug. I'm going to put this in there. Set that aside. This is a stem which I've reserved from when I cut the stems on the arrangement. And this stem I'm going to use to mix the product. As I'm mixing, I don't know if you can see from there, but you could see that the product is looking kind of cloudy, shimmery. You want to keep mixing it. It's going to get cloudy, it's going to get shimmery. You just want to keep mixing it. Don't mix it too fast because you don't want to get a lot of air bubbles in the product. So I'm just going to keep mixing it. Okay, so we've been stirring this for a few minutes now, and as you can see, my product is now clear and it is ready to be placed in my arrangement. You can see it. It's clear, very clear, not cloudy. There are a few air bubbles, but don't worry about those air bubbles. Like I said, those will kind of come up as the product is curing. So I'm ready to put it in my arrangement. I want to make sure I have enough that I'm going to cover every single stem, because otherwise the stem will not be in the product and it will not dry in. So I'm going to take a funnel. I have this funnel. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I don't want it to splash up to the side of the glass. Otherwise, all those splash marks are going to dry onto the side of the glass, and I want to eliminate any chances of that happening. So I have this funnel, which, as you can see, it's gone to almost to the bottom of the vase, and I'm going to slowly add the product into the funnel. So here I go. All of it. You want to keep the funnel there just for a few minutes, just to make sure any little product that has been stuck to the side of the funnel just kind of drips right in. You want to leave it there. You see, I don't know if you can see from there, you see how it's still dripping a little bit from the bottom of the funnel. Just leave it there for a few minutes for the last little bit of product to go in, and then we'll come right back and see what it looks like. So it's been about 5 minutes where I just kind of left the funnel here to let the last little bit of product go down to the bottom of the glass. I'm going to pull this out and just set this aside. Remember to keep something on the table if you don't want to damage it, because that product will ruin your table. It'll just kind of stick there just like cement. So as you can see from my arrangement, every single stem is touching the liquid, and that's exactly how I want it to look. That's exactly how I want it to dry. You want to make sure you keep it in a place where no one is going to touch it, where it's not going to move. You want to keep it as still as possible for the next 2 to 3 days until it's fully dry. Meanwhile, while it's still wet, I'm just going to adjust it a little bit because of my funnel. My flowers did move. So I'm just going to adjust a little bit, make sure it's in where I want it. That looks good. That looks good. And there you go. An artificial flower with artificial water, plastic water. Looks just like a natural arrangement that I just placed in water. Hope you enjoy.